Welcome to Stitch Crazy. Today we are going to make an orb and I have a few guests with me. I have my two nieces. This is Kristen and this is Lindsay, and they're going to help me make the orb. So we're going to tell you the supplies that we're going to need to make our orb. Okay?
Vaseline, an 1/8 cup water, a 1/2 cup cornstarch, some yarn, scissors, a safety pin, a spoon and a knife, glue, and just a plastic container
For mixing. Okay? Okay, first of all, we're going to mix up our glue mixture that we're going to need to put our yarn in, and then we'll start doing the process. This is going to be our finished project here, what Lindsay has, and we'll show you what to do at the end with that. Okay? So Lindsay, I guess you can maybe set that down if you want to until we're ready. Okay, so first we're going to mix up our glue mixture that we're going to put on our yarn to wrap around our balloon. Okay, so did you want to mix it or should I?
I'll mix it.
Okay, we're going to take a 1/2 cup of starch. Okay, what's next? An
1/8 cup water,
1/8 cup of water.
is that good?
Yep, I'll let you mix it. Oh yeah, and then what's our next ingredient?
A 1/2 of this bottle of glue.
Now we have done a little sampling with different kinds of glue. This one dries white, so you maybe don't want to use this type of a glue because it will leave white on your yarn. And this one dries clear. So we found out this Elmer's glue is good for that. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to mix this up, and it's going to be until it's kind of a smooth texture. And we're just using a container that we can throw away afterwards, because if there's some left in there that is glue, it'll dry. So it's just easier just to use a container that you can just throw away when you're done. Think we got enough in there?
I think.
Yeah. We just keep mixing it till it gets to be a smooth, because with that powder and then that water and the glue, we want it smooth so it's not clumpy. Okay. Very good. I think so. Okay, so we'll move the glue out of the way because we're done with that. And we're done with this water, so we'll move this out of the way. Okay, so here, I'll move this over here so it's out of the way. What's our next step?
To put Vaseline all over the balloon.
Okay, and then we're going to tie this string, the twine onto the balloon so that Lindsay can hold it. Now we've done it a couple different ways, where we can take like a chair on each side, put a broomstick, tie it to the broomstick, and then it can hang, and then you can wrap your yarn around it. But today Lindsay's going to help us out, and she's going to... Okay, so the next step is putting the Vaseline all the way around the balloon. Now you can use different size balloons depending on what size you want your orb. And also you can use any color yarn that you want so that it's the color that maybe you want to match your room. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. And the reason, what's the reason we put the Vaseline on the balloon?
We put it on so when you pop the balloon, the yarn doesn't stick and it comes off pretty easy.
This gets a little messy, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep stirring this a little bit while they're doing the yarn. And you want to make sure all of the balloon has the Vaseline on it so that when we pop the balloon at the very end, that there's no balloon sticking within our orb.
Okay.
Almost right here. Getting closer, almost done with Vaseline.
Get 3 months free access on all lines plus a new 4G smartphone for only $4.99 a month. 2 great offers with Valley Cellular. Call Valley today at 437-2615 to take advantage of this great deal.
Okay, so now we're gonna get this yarn full of glue, and then I'm gonna hand it to Kristen, and then I'm gonna make sure there's not like an overabundance of glue on the yarn, and then she's gonna start wrapping. Okay, you can keep holding. Put it closer. There you go. Okay, once we get going here, we'll be good. Find a starting point and just start wrapping, right, Kristen?
Yep.
I thought I had a knot there, but I don't. Okay. As you can see, this is a little messy. Okay, need more. Okay, I have to put more yarn in. And then every so often, you're gonna need to you're gonna find out you don't have enough yarn. So then you just need to keep adding more yarn into your mixture. And because I have enough glue on my hand, I can just pretty much hold it and just put it through the yarn through my fingers. I suppose if you don't like your hands all mushy, you could probably wear rubber gloves. I don't know how that would work, but
Yeah.
you might not stick as much with the rubber gloves.
Oops.
As you can see, it's just a little process doing this, so. And you need quite a bit of yarn, don't you, Kristen?
Yes. That was definitely a 2 or more person
Job.
job, yes.
Because you want to make sure you have enough glue on your yarn too, so that it sticks together and then dries.
Valley Telecommunications, the home team advantage.
Lindsay, do you want to cut that yarn for us so that we decided that we've got enough yarn here? And so why don't you cut it in the dry, where it's dry, down there. And then we'll just get this glue on there. Okay. And then she's just putting a little extra glue where she is stopping at the end. There you go. So, voila. There we have what we call an orb.
As the demand for advanced broadband and cloud-based services continues to grow, so does our commitment to you, our members. We are committed to providing you with the newest technologies and fastest broadband speeds available anywhere. Watch for the exciting details on faster speeds and new broadband packages coming soon.
The next step is to let it dry for 24 hours. And then this is our finished one that dried for 24 hours. And we're gonna pop the balloon now and see what it looks like.
And we're taking a safety pin to pop it, so.
There we go. Oh no, this is stuck in here.
So now we pop the balloon. And then do you put string on it to hang it, or how
Yes,
do
you can put string wherever you want, and then hang it wherever you would like it.
And then you can pick off these little dry glue pieces if you want. Or this actually is like Vaseline, so you may want to even take a paper towel
And
in
wipe it
some
off
spots and wipe it off. And this here. Okay, so that is how you make an orb. And of course, then you can just throw your excess because it'll dry. It's just glue, so.
Or make another one.
Or make another one, that's right. As being as you already have the mess, then you can make another one and have a second one in your room. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions or if you'd like to host or be a guest on my show, please call us at Valley at 437-2615. I'd like to thank Lindsay and Kristen for helping me today and being on my show. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.